First off, you're going to apologize because if the grandson starts screaming, it's because he's mad at the video game. I'm going to dump all this out here. Oop. We'll get the one the O-ring stayed on. These are the two current, what I could find for a boost reference power valve online. Nobody else has gotten both of them and showed them side by side. This one is the one you can buy on Amazon, eBay. You can also buy this one on eBay. $54 I think is what I paid for this. $58 for this. This is from Ray JE Carburetors. Simple Stage sells these as well. Same exact one. They get it from him. It's my understanding. What he told me. This is from SCS Carburetors. You can also type in SCS Carburetors in the search bar. You know, bring up Facebook page and everything else. You can see a huge difference in the barrels, also in the ports and the sides. Both of these are well made. This one appears to flow a lot more than this one will. Callie, don't start barking. If my Boston pup starts barking, I apologize. But I just want to make a quick video showing you these. I put pressure to them. About 3 PSIs as low as you can go with them, up to about 8 on both of them, using the gauge, putting air pressure to them and checking them. This comes with 5 pages of instructions with pictures. He tells you to use the number 7 drill, 6/30 seconds tap, and he also sends, and I've showed these before, the little plug to plug the hole in the base of the carburetor where the vacuum port's at on the bottom of it, to pull vacuum on the power valve. Differences between the two, as you can see, I'm trying to hold these where you guys can see. I'm using my phone on the damn dining room table. But this one has a shorter step up than this. This has a stainless set screw, stainless spring, stainless ball, huge barrel and holes for flow. This one has a brass screw, stainless spring, stainless ball, and tiny holes. And this ball is already covering part of the holes. Set is supposedly 3 PSI. This one is not. You can compress this ball all the way down and it's open on the top side of the ball. This one, you push it down and it seems to appear to plug the holes. I don't have anything sitting here small enough to do this. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Grandson's toy plane, maybe. Nope, it's even too big. These are teeny tiny. Okay, hang on a minute. Here we go. If you push this ball back in the hole, then it opens up. But that's a lot of pressure to open that up. This one, if you push it back, you start getting flowy. Let me get it down where you see. You can start getting flow. You can see the ball in there. You can start getting flow immediately. This ball is not the same diameter as the bore. It's smaller. So once it goes back, fuel can go around it on all sides. See, it's not touching the bore on top, but you can see it down there. But it seats against the piece out here. Now, the only one I've seen use these is Griff's rear-mounted turbo on YouTube is using a set of these. Don't know if they're working for him or not. I guess they are. I haven't seen a follow-up other than him running it. These, I don't know either. So, we're going to try both. I'm probably going to start out, because I'm only running 6 to 8 pounds. And the carburetor is jetted 84 in the front, 90 in the back. I'm probably going to use this one since it seems to be a little less fuel flow. We'll try it first. Then I'm going to try this. $54, $58. I bought 2 of each one. I got 2 of these. O-ring fell off of this one. Which ain't no big deal. You can just put it back on. These seem to have less sticking out of the back of them, so they should clear in the carburetor. These cleared, and there's quite a bit of a step sticking out on them. He sends you a little piece of tube for the back one. The other guy from Australia sends you a big piece of tube to cut and shape, but he also sends you the set screws and 5 pages of instructions, very detailed instructions with pictures, and a website to go to that shows installation. I didn't go and check it out, but it's in there. You can go to SCS Carburetors, and he's got a Facebook page. You can also go to the website. He's built some pretty badass carburetors, if those are the ones he's building on his Facebook page. I have no reason to doubt they aren't. But the fact that on these, what I like is he anodized them for one, which is a step he didn't have to do, but two, telling you the exact size drill bit, the tap, and sending the little, and I've showed this in the other videos, there's the little set screw to plug the port, and it comes with each one of these. This guy also sends you instructions, but some of it is confusing, and like there's one part of it right here. Power valve restrictors and the metering block should be drilled and tapped for a 10-30 seconds and 3/16 brass set screw. Use these screws to drill a set of different size restrictors. 73 thousandths for gas, 96 thousandths for E85 to start with. Not a lot of people are comfortable, unless you're really into carburetors, taking a drill bit to a metering plate. Okay. You know, and this is something that the average person is doing it may get and try. There's that hanger piece on how to make a blow-through carburetor. There's umpteen videos on how to make a blow-through carburetor. Turbo John's got a really detailed one on how to build your own blow-through carburetor. Honestly, to me, I've got 3 or 4 750, 650, 850 quick fuel race carburetors sitting out there. I could have turned one into it, but I didn't. I spent the money and bought one. If you're going to do something, don't do it and I'm not saying it's half-assed building one that way. Guys are doing it and it's work. And I'm one of those guys, I'm not going to badmouth anybody. Because no matter what you're doing with in the car world, it's somebody's time, vision, energy, and hard work that built that. Whether it's ugly to you, gorgeous to you, badass to you, or you think it's stupid, just keep it to yourself, because everybody has different visions than you do. But we're going to try these and see what happens. Stainless set screw versus brass set screw. You know, they're both pretty good design. All it is a pressure relief valve, more or less. Builds up pressure, pushes spring, ball unseats, hence the relief, letting fuel through. You're no longer using vacuum to pull it open. You're using pressure in the float bowl, and the fuel pressure from the turbo blowing boost into your float bowl is going to make these open. And unless you can take a pressure gauge and put pressure to these, low pressure, and adjust them that way to get them where you want, you'll be taking these in and out so many times you'll end up wearing out the threads in your damn metering plate, taking the screws in and out. So take the time. You know, you can go to Harbor Fart or somewhere and get you a cheap low pressure air regulator, super cheap, a little rubber tipped blowgun, and you can sit down and get these kind of dialed in. That's what I did. This one was almost spot on at 3 pounds, like he said in his instructions. It was pretty close. It took about 3.5 pounds to get it to move. I backed it off just a hair. These come loose. There's no tension, which is a good thing, because he's not putting tension on the spring till you're ready to use it. So hats off to this guy thinking ahead. But this guy sends his pre-adjusted at 3 pounds. Okay? You know, it's good either way, however you look at it. But that's what they are. That's all there is to them. They're just aluminum power valve style body with a spring and a ball seated in them, and you adjust the pressure to let your fuel in. That's it. That's all there is to them. Very simplistic design. Very simplistic. So, or you just block your power valve out, jet your carburetor up, and live with it being pig rich at idle and transition, and if you're lucky it won't be lean on the big end. But we're going to see. Like I said, I'm new to turbos. The only thing I know turbos on is diesel stuff that I've worked on for years and years and years. Completely different critter now. Turbo is pretty much works the same. That part I know, but it's the blow through part of it I don't. So playing with, you know, external wastegates. We used to have drivers that go out and take the internal wastegate and pull the rod on it. They get this. They pull the rod and open the wastegate and zip tie it open, and they thought, oh man, it's gonna make this computerized cat run better and make more power. No, dummy. You just open the wastegate. So, and then when they do it, it tattle on them anyway. I hooked ProLink up to it, and it'd tattle on them. Plus, you'd see it when you'd open the hood. But anyway, there they are. I'm gonna end the video here. We got the truck running, MSD issues fixed. It was just a matter of the wires were backwards. It was just the color on the wire was wrong. I don't know how it happened, but the MSD guy was familiar with it, so that tells me they knew about it. But he actually told me, he said, just send me a picture. I texted him a picture. He texted me back. He says, you know, I'm talking to him on the phone, and he's texting me from another number, I guess a cell number. And he said, just go switch him, and it'll fix it. Switched him, it fixed it right. Perfect. Surprised it didn't burn the box distributor up, but it screwed something up. But it didn't. It runs fine. The carburetor still runs rich, which is expected. It's a blow-through carburetor. You know, it's going to dump more fuel. It's jetted an 84 in the front, a 90 in the back. Back power valve's blocked off. So it's pig rich in the secondaries. But an 84 is pretty good size too. Being that a regular 850 double pump of race carb comes jetted at like, if I'm correct, 4.5 power valve is the same, but it's like a 74 in the front, like an 80 in the back, where that one's 84 and 90. So they're jetted up quite a bit. But 90 is a lot of jet for gas in the secondaries, I think. But there they are, people. Like I said, if you want to buy them and try them, SCS Carburetors, he's on eBay. Ray J.E. Carburetors, he's also on eBay and he's on Amazon. Or you can go to Simple Stage and buy these, but you're going to pay more than if you buy them from him. I probably shouldn't say that, but you're going to. And like I said, I believe it was either 54 or 56 for these and like 56 or 58 for these. It wasn't much in between difference in price. But there you are. You can see the sizes, what you're getting. So we'll see how they work. Everybody stay safe. After we get the mother-in-law surgery and stuff out of the way today and I can get back out in the garage, we'll go out and make a video, get the truck fired up, let you hear it. It sounds the same as it did before. It's just got turbos. Just got that little turbo exhaust flutter now to it. Everything else sounds the same. Ain't much quieter either. I was really hoping them turbos would quiet it down a little bit. And it's not much quieter. So, and now it's going to have 4-inch exhaust on it instead of 3.5. So, but anyway, I stuffed them total flow mufflers in there to say it's got a muffler. But they ain't going to muffle shit. We all know that. So, there you are. Take your chances. I did. I'll tell you how they work. Whether they suck or not. And we'll go from there. Everybody stay safe. God bless. And as soon as I get out there, I'll put more up. And all of you who subscribe, thank you. You guys are a blessing. I never thought that little junk truck would get 400 subs, which I was at, till where I'm at now, like at 1,200. It just blows me away every time I look at it. So, again, thank you to everybody. I'll share everything I got. I don't hoard information whatsoever. You know, we all have to share information. That's how the hot rod world works. Later.